Hello, welcome to a new episode of Spirit Island with Jonathan. I'm Jonathan, and in this series we are playing various adversaries and trying to learn how to be a better Spirit Island player. Today we are going to face Scotland again. We tried that last episode and we got wrecked. We almost made it, but he was a little bit faster. So let's try this again, same setup, Base Lightning versus Scotland. I'm just going to grab a new board here and then we can get going. We got a board that is okay. Actually, that's pretty nice for Scotland. I think the coast is a bit off, not adjacent to so many lands. That's pretty good. So let's get started with this second game against Scotland.
Initial explore, jungles, grow phase, play powers.
Okay, so grow phase first, and let's see where we are going with this. I think we will try the exact same thing as we tried last game. We will do the third grow option. Let's put it here.
Play powers.
And let's play these 3 powers to destroy both the town and explorer.
Fast powers.
We'll make the Raging Storm fast, and we will kill that explorer. That town will take a damage, but I don't care. I will kill him with Thundering Destruction. And that should actually just be 1 fear. Sorry. 1 fear from Thundering Destruction, and we have 1 more power Harbingers. I think we will play it next turn. We don't really know where to play it yet.
Build jungles.
So he will build here.
Explore wetlands.
And we get a Wetland Explorer.
Slow powers.
So we have Harbingers, and we cannot really use that power other than that maybe move those to hand a little bit closer. Of course the range is out of reach for these lands so far. So let's just bring in the Dahan towards the coast. Always good to have.
Time passes. Grow phase.
So we are at grow phase and we are at the second turn, and we are going to play Shatter Homesteads to kill off that town. Very similar to the last game. Let's bring out 2 presents and let's have those in land 4.
Play powers.
And we play Shatter Homesteads.
Fast powers.
We make it fast and we kill that town. I mean, we could also, of course, we could kill this town. It is a possibility. Then we will get a blight, and this town will die from the counterattack. That is a possibility, because then he will only have 2 cities and he will build. And that means he has a disease here, so he won't do that much. Then he will be stuck with only 2 cities. That Ravage will not give any extra towns, and then the Explorer will, of course, maybe. So yeah, that's a possibility. I think at this point I'm a little bit worried to take 2 blight here, because he will probably blight next turn with the wetlands, and that will be 2 more blights, and that is a blighted island. So I think this is the play I want to play here.
Event.
We have a gradual corruption. On each board, add a blight to a land with town and cities. Oh, that's not very good. Spirits may prevent this on any of all boards by paying X energy by board to protect, where X is the number of cards in the invader discard. This may be 0, and I think it actually is 0, yes. We do not have any discarded cards. This is so early in the game. So this is actually free for us to prevent, so we don't have to blight it. That's excellent. Fatalities rise. In each land with disease, yeah, this is a disease here, 1 damage to each invader and 1 damage to each Dahan. Remove 1 disease from each land where this destroys. Well, it didn't destroy anything. What else? Each spirit may add 1 Dahan to one of its lands with Dahan. To one of its lands. So I guess I only have this land here, which is mine. I can add a Dahan here. Okay.
Ravage. Jungles.
So he will ravage here, and he will die from the counterattack. And that's the ravage. Runoff is not applicable, and exports fuel is not either applicable because this inland land is far away.
Build. Wetlands.
And the builds will remove the disease, and that is it.
Explore. Wetlands.
And he explore again in the wetlands. So he will have a town here because of trading port. And he will not explore here. And then we have the escalation, which actually should be before that, I guess, the explore, but it doesn't really matter. Is it before or after? It doesn't say, so it is before. So I guess I will add a town here where it doesn't explore anything inland.
Slow powers.
No slow powers.
Time passes. Grow phase.
So we will reclaim, of course, and get some power card. And let's see what we get. This is always the exciting part here. And we did not get any zero cost powers, but we got 2 with fire, and that's good enough. Now, this one is a little bit interesting. We have defend 10. Can we use that to kill off those cities? It's a bit difficult because this is range 0 from a sacred site. We had to have a sacred site here. Of course, we could produce a sacred site maybe. If we did this next turn, we could defend 10. Defend 10 is pretty nice. Also, the other effect is quite nice. 1 damage to each town and city is very useful together with Raging Storm. That can kill a lot of towns. In fact, infinite amount of towns. So that is good also, and it is fire. I think I'm going to take this. Maybe even can we set up a counterattack for those cities if we are clever. And maybe this also is pretty nice because it has fire and water that can be useful to trigger the 3rd level. We need a water for that, and this water is pretty expensive. But I'm gonna try to take this one. Yeah.
Play powers.
So let's see. If we are going to do that, what do we need? Well, next turn we can add presence. If we do that, we need to save up some energy and card plays now, I guess, so that we can do that next turn. He will ravage here, he will kill this one. We can play harbingers to move those Dahan in. So that will be 2 Dahan. And we can defend 10, that should be enough to defend everything. So we can make 4 damage from the Dahan towards the cities. If we can play Raging Storm together with that, we can kill off both cities. If we have 4 energy next turn, that should be doable if we don't play anything expensive this turn. We have basically 1 more energy then, which we might need if we are going to hit the innate. And if we can maybe play this, then we have 3 card plays, so we could possibly play 1 thing here 3 next turn, I think. Yeah, let's play Harbingers of the Lightning to move those Dahan in the slow phase, and let's save up the rest of the energy. We could add presence from the top track to get 3 energy. 3 plus 3 should be 6 energy, so we can play even Shatter Homesteads if we wanted to. Or we could play so that we get 5 card plays. Let's see. We don't really have to decide just yet. The important thing is we can play Raging Storm and Quicken the Earth Struggles next turn, I think. That will be the play.
Fast powers.
So I will not make this fast, because then they will die.
Event.
Outpaced. Humanity has always been faster than you, but the invader's terrifying speed catches you off guard. Each spirit chooses independently for each of their slowed power card played this turn. Discard the power card. Well, we don't want that. And gain 1 energy plus the card print's energy cost. So we could discard this, get 1 energy, but then we do not get any Dahan in there. I don't like that. What can you do otherwise? Work to match their pace. Pay 3 energy or destroy 2 presence. I mean, we have 3 energy, but we really need the energy for that plan to work, don't we? So I guess we can destroy those 2 presence maybe. Can we afford that? We don't really need them, as it looks like now. Yeah, let's just destroy those 2. And yeah, because we have an extra presence here, we can add 2 presence next turn. We have plenty of presence. We don't really need them. You may choose to resolve the power card now. That we don't want to do. On each board, add 1 disease. Ignore disease during builds this invader phase. So okay, we want to play that next to one of those lands probably. We won't build in the here for a while. I mean, we can't use it this turn, so we have to use it next turn. So I guess we don't want him to get out here too much. And this is coastal. I think it's best to place it in coast, because that's where he built the most. Let's put him here. Each spirit chooses a different land where Dahan outnumbers Dahan town or cities. Each there does 1 damage. Choose a different land. It doesn't have to be in my land, so we can kill him. 1 fear.
Ravage. Wetlands.
So now he ravaged. This Dahan takes 1 for the team, and we add some blight here. And this is the runoff and Bilgewater blight, of course, and then we have export fuels inward growth. After the ravage step, add 1 town inland, but again, no, not within range. So yeah, and now he builds.
Build. Wetlands.
And we have another town, and I think that's it.
Explore. Mountains.
So he will explore here, and he will explore with the town. And I can make sure that he explores here first, because then he won't have any sources, and then he can explore here and will get the town. So the ordering is important, of course. And then we have port sprawl outward, the escalation effect. Add 1 to the fewest, and I think again we will add him here, so that he does not explore unnecessarily into the inlands.
Slow powers.
So let's see, we are going to move in these Dahan then. Brave Dahans, but they are going on an important mission here.
Time passes. Grow phase.
So we are going to add 2 presence And now we have the choice to either add from the top track or the bottom track. We only really need 3 card plays, so we don't really need more card plays, but that it's nice to have later. Do we need 6 energy, or can we do with 5? If we add 6, we can destroy 2 towns. Now what is he going to do? He's going to build here. It's no problem, we have a disease. He's going to ravage here, of course, and we can kill, let's see, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage. So we must kill something in the fast phase. And then we have 10 defense. And we can damage 1 to each invader. That should mean we can kill those cities together with the Dahans. So there will be 3 more towns. So we can kill 1 with Thundering Destruction and 1 with Shatter Homes. That's not actually enough to kill off everything, but we don't really need to kill off everything. Of course, we have defense here, so we can just have something left. Maybe more important to kill this one so that he does not explore. We want to avoid that. So at least 1 town do we want to kill, but we can kill 1 with this effect. Destroy 1 town. For that we only need 3 fire and 2 air. We get 1 more energy.
Play powers.
And we play these 3. That way we can destroy both of those. So we don't apply it here, and we can kill off the cities. And he doesn't explore.
Fast powers.
Defend 10. We make this fast. We have an air. And we make this fast. We have another air. So we can destroy this one. 1 fear. And we can destroy this one. 2 fear. And we cannot actually play this in the fast phase, but that's okay. We don't really need to do that. We can do the ravage first.
Event.
So let's see. What's the event? Remnants of a spirit's heart. A group of Dahan find a stony ridge with lingering blessings from an ancient mountain spirit. You may leave its strength with the Dahan. Dahan have plus 10 health, and inlands with Dahan invaders have plus 1 health this turn. That is not good for us. That means our plan won't work. Can we avoid this? No, because we need a lot of energy. Well, I guess we could discard this, or you can forget this. We get 4 energy for that. But that means we lose. Now with the defend, I think is probably still working. But defend from spirits is for lower per land this turn, so that means they are going to kill my Dahan and Blight. So no, we don't want to do that. So I guess we have to do this one. Plus 10 health this turn, and they have plus 1 health. At least we cannot kill both cities, but we can still kill one. Or we can kill the towns maybe, but they also get 1 health extra. Let's see. For each land with beast and cities, 1 fear and destroy 1 beast there. That does not apply. With 4 or more, yes, we have, and 4 or fewer Dahan, no, we have not. So this does not apply either. Okay, so let's do this one. We leave his strength with Dahan, and that means he have extra health this turn. And also Dahan, let's remember that.
Fear.
So we are still at fear level 1. We have many fear cards left. Invaders do not explore into lands with at least 2 Dahan. So they won't explore into wetlands, as it looks like now. We need to remember that also. Luckily we have these reminders here to make things a little bit easier to remember.
Ravage. Wetlands.
So, okay, so he will ravage here, and let's see. First, we have 10 defense. So he will do 3, 6, 8, 10 damage, so nothing goes through. So in the counterattack, can kill. We could kill either 2 towns or 1 city because of the extra health. And I think I will kill the city. That means we can use the Raging Storm somewhere else to kill an explorer. Yeah, I think I will do that. Because it will do 4 damage, we can just straight up kill this one with 4 damage. Yeah, let's do that. 2 fear. And what's next? After Ravage doesn't apply. After this step, indent is not adjacent, doesn't apply.
Build. Mountains.
So he will build in mountains, and he would have built here because it's adjacent to a city, but we have a disease, so let's prevent that build. And this won't build.
Explore. Jungles and wetlands.
So now let's remember here, he won't explore here because we have at least 2 Dahan. He will not explore here and here because he is not adjacent, but he will explore here with a town because of trading port.
Slow powers.
So we have our Raging Storm. Unfortunately, it cannot do much. Yep, let's move on to the next turn.
Time passes. Grow phase.
So let's see here. What do we want to do now? He will build here and here. He won't ravage anything. Maybe this is a good opportunity to actually just grow. But he will build up, and he almost builds as quickly as I am. He will also build here. Let's not remember that. From the ravage will come a town. Unless we kill everything here. And I don't think we can do that. We don't have any way to kill him unless we have 4 card plays. And we cannot get 4 card plays without adding presence, and we can reclaim at the same time. So yeah, we cannot kill him this turn. So I think what we are going to do is just wait for this turn and just add more presence. So yeah, I'm just going to grow here. Maybe what I will do is to add a sacred site here. That way I can use this power there also. He will build here, so he will have lots of things in both those lands. I don't think that can hurt. Let's try that. And I'm not going to play any powers.
Play powers. Fast powers. Event.
The Han trade with the invaders. Some seek knowledge, others are interested in tools and trade goods. Still others simply curious. All hope to avoid violence. And the invader seems amenable, at least for now. You may. The Han do not participate in ravages this turn. Yeah, I could choose that, no problem. Or display your wrath. It requires some fire. Each spirit with the Han in the lands destroys one of them and generates 1 fear. I don't want to do that. Or we can change and help them learn, but we have not enough money. So let's just ignore, and then what does this do? Push 1 disease. We don't have any disease. We ignore and move on.
Ravage. Mountains.
So we don't have any ravages, but like I said, he will add a town here. No, actually he won't. This is not an inland, is it? This is a coastal. I forgot about that. So he won't actually add a town here. Excellent.
Build. Jungles and wetlands.
But he will build a city here, and he will build up his city here again. Quite annoying. But he won't build in the inlands.
Explore coastal lands.
So he will explore in coastal lands, and it's getting hairy. So where do we want the towns and where do we want explorer? That's the question. I think we want explorer here and the towns here. And he doesn't ravage, well, he will not ravage there, will he? He will ravage in those two lands. Yikes. But he will build here. So I think, where do we want? We want to defend here again, I think. That's where we have the Dahan. So let's try to minimize. Let's try to minimize 3, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, that's good for the defense. Let's do this then.
Slow powers. Time passes. Grow phase.
So now we have our resources here. Let's get some cards and get this engine going. So we got steam vents. That's pretty good power because it has our elements. We might even be able to trigger the last innate with this. If we have 7 energy, yeah, we will have 7 energy. But we want to play this one, of course. We want to play this one for the defense. We also have defend 4. We have a defend 4 here also. We have a jungle. Is that useful? Well, if we kill 2 towns, that will be defended. It's not really our elements though. The question is, do we want to defend here also, or can we take the blight? If it puts a blight, it will take 2 blight, we will get a blighted island, but we can defend here. Yeah, he will die then, of course, so we cannot play this next turn here. Otherwise that would be a plan. But if we defend this also, maybe we can survive both and do not blight at all. If we can kill 2 towns, probably can with shatter homesteads. Takes demons. So let's think here for a bit. We could either use Raging Storm here together with Quicken the Earth Struggles to kill a lot of towns. But that seems a little bit expensive. We really want to kill that town because it will both build and it will cause explore into the lands. We definitely want to avoid that, so probably we will use Shatter Homesteads for that town. And we are able to get the 3rd level pretty easily. I don't think we can reach the 4th level, can we? We can. If we wanted, we could do that, but then we don't have the defense. That seems not worth it. So we definitely want to play the defense because we need to defend here. We don't want a blight on this land. I don't think we want that. So what we can do is, I think this is how I'm going to play. We are going to play we are not going to play Raging Storm, but we are going to kill 2 cities here, and we are going to destroy that town. We are going to defend here. 4 damage in the counterattack will take care of the other towns. And this explorer will die from this one, so everything here has been taken care of. And I think that's the most important thing. He will build a little bit here, but then he will be completely cut off, so that we can kill him next turn. He will blight here and maybe kill a presence. It's not a big deal. We can survive that. We will survive that, I think. So yeah, let's try this.
Fast powers.
So we'll make this fast. And the Dahan, we don't need to move them for now. Maybe we want, if we want a fear card, let's see. Let's start with this one, 2 cities. And we kill off that explorer. And then we add 10 defense here. I mean, yeah, we could move those Dahan in here and defend here also. But we have the blight here. I don't want a cascade. And this one will take care of this one. So yeah, let's save this for the slow phase. We could move them in here when they have done their task here. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I'm sure there was a better play here. There was so many options. I could have maybe used Raging Storm, but this way I have more energy left for next turn, and we will have a pretty clear board and no exploration.
Event.
We are at fear level 1. On each board, add an explorer to a land without invaders or Dahan. So I guess we will add him at the beast. So maybe the beast can destroy him. It actually destroys him immediately. Each beast destroys 1 explorer. That's kind of funny. Rouse the spirits. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among all its land may use a slow power now instead of later. Well, I definitely have 3 Dahans, but I don't think I want to play something fast here. No, let's keep it the way it is.
Fear.
So each player removes from a land of beast, doesn't apply. Each player adds a strife to a town. Okay, where do we want this one? Doesn't matter, it will be removed immediately. No, it doesn't matter.
Ravage. Jungles and wetlands.
So we have 10 defense here. He will attack, do nothing, and he will die in the counter attack. 2 fear. And then he will attack here, and 1 presence will die. He will blight. And we have a blighted island. Every spirit phase, each spirit gains 1 energy and 1 card play. Yeah, I'm going to absolutely have this blight card left here. I'm gonna keep it. That's 1 extra energy and card play. That's really good. We can kill him. Of course, it can be a little bit dangerous if the next event will kill us like before. But yeah, let's try it. And what else? Export fuel inverse growth. Does this apply? No. This inland's land is not adjacent. That's the reason I wanted to remove that town.
Build coastal lands.
So he will build here, unfortunately, and he will build here. This is because he has an adjacent city. This one, though, has no adjacent city.
explore, jungles,
And he explores jungles, and again, this one is of course far away, but he will get a town here, and then the escalation, another town somewhere. Let's see, he will ravage in coastal. Let's not put him there then, let's put him here.
slow powers,
And now we can move the Han. Unfortunately, since this one died, we cannot really use this one anymore. But we can use him here. And that will ravage, so he will die here. So we will keep the Dahan in here, at least one Dahan. I guess what we can do is we can move some Dahan in here maybe then. And that should be one fear. Yep.
time passes, grow phase,
So we can reclaim energy, gain power card. And now we have territorial strife again. I think we saw this in the last game also. There were many of these cards I have seen before, Steamens also. So this territorial strife is interesting because that will kill 3 towns here. Or no, it won't kill 3 towns, but kill 3 damage 2 towns. So that can be useful. Together with Raging Storm, it can kill 3 towns. Yeah, so let's take this one. I think we have it here.
play powers,
And we have 6 card plays and 7 energy. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 energy if we play everything. We cannot really play everything, but almost everything. So we want to play, let's see, do we need to play this one? We have 4 air, 5 slow powers. We kind of want to play that one. But can we sacrifice him? No, we want a defense for killing that. Can we sacrifice him? No, we don't want that. This one maybe. Yeah. We don't need this one. That kills an explorer that is non-existent, and this gives the same innate. Unfortunately, we cannot get to this level because we don't have enough air. We wouldn't need 5 air. We can only do it like that, but then we won't have the town here. I guess it doesn't matter. Here we get another town killed from this, or we could get the town killed from the Dahan. It's the same. So yeah, let's do it like this then.
fast powers,
So we can play this one, destroy 1 city, destroy 1 city, and destroy 1 town. Fear, and that was made fast. We can make everything fast. We have 5 air and this power, so let's do that. So we can play this one to kill 1 of each invader, and together with this one, we should play this before I kill those cities, of course. That's 3 damage to towns. And then we can play this one. I guess we have to take it safe and kill this one to fear. And yeah, we can destroy an explorer, but we cannot really do that. And we don't have earth. So we can keep this one slow. And let's move on.
Blighted Island. Event.
Now, of course, like I said, we can absolutely die here from a blight. We have 3 fear cards that will kill him for sure. And if he doesn't die, then he will probably die next turn. But I can be unlucky here and die from the event again. Let's see what happens. We are at stage 3. Invaders do +1 damage per land when ravaging. That does not kill us, fortunately. On each board, add a disease to the jungle wetland with the most. We have, that's not applicable anywhere. On each board, remove 1 blight from a land with at least 2. So we can remove that one. Yeah.
Fear.
And this does not apply. And this does apply. Remove a land, remove a town from a land with Taha. So I think that is it. That is a win against Scotland 6 with base lightning. Yeah, as you can see, we played almost like the first game, but this time we had a little bit more luck, I think. Or maybe it was not luck. I think we just we got so powerful when we had 3 energy and 5 card plays that it was just a matter of time in the end there. I could probably be played a little bit more safe and not have him blight, so that we lose all the blight we had. But yeah, I think we had that game, so it was fair. And yeah, next time we will play against Habsburg, and we will continue with lightning until we have killed both Habsburg and Russia. So if you're up to it, see you then. Bye for now.